So, I was just chilling out down here in my zombie grinder, as one does for a couple of reasons. First of all, as you may notice, I'm only level 12, and everything but my shovel and my bow has mending on it, so I figured I'd come down here and get some XP. I also changed this up a little bit, lots of changes, because I haven't made a video for about a week. I've been very sick, and I just have not felt like it. I tried making episode 4 2 times already. Both times just weren't, like, I just wasn't feeling it. So you may be able to hear a redstone signal, and that's coming from back here. So in one of the failed attempts at making this episode, I tried making a system that, because this is like right on bedrock, so I tried making a system that would, like a storage system, out of, with like a minecart and everything, take it up to the surface, but it just wasn't working out. So instead, we as in me and Killer Space Cats, have hooked this up with soul sand bubble elevators, which brings me to my next subject, is the nether is now open. Although 1.16 has not released yet, we have realized that we can't do much without any nether resources, so we've all agreed that not to make any nether highways and just to make one portal in like each corner of the map so that we can go and just get some of the resources. So it's off the map, so we won't ruin our 1.16 villages. And now my next thing is I made quite the bee farm here, as you can see. And that over there, I'll get to that in a second. Our pillager that you saw last video has died. He shot me while I had, and then my thorns killed him. And this is the system for, storage system for the zombie grinder. So you come down here, and everything is shot up into these chests here. So I'm definitely glad that we have this, and we can go really far with this as well. There's still a few things I need to talk about. Oh yes, over here I have made a melon farm, and over here I upgraded my sheep farm because I realized how much orange wool I'm going to need for my mega base, which brings me to my next topic of my mega base. So as you can see here, I started making these custom trees here. They're nothing special. I'm just replacing the leaves with orange wool to make it look like autumn and stuff, or like fall leaves. So that's what I did. And also, by the way, you may recall that all of this area was thick forest. But myself and Killer Space Cats spent about 2.5 hours just clearing all of it out. So I started replanting them with birch trees, and occasionally off camera I will start making these trees. And now my next topic is going to be my gear and the state of which I'm at. So as you see here, we got ender chests now because we went to the nether. I'm not going to be going to the nether because my friends have kindly gathered some quartz and some blaze rods for me. And next episode we're going to be fighting the ender dragon, so we can all get elytra, and then I'll be able to show you guys Fort Shroomer, which is where several people have set up. But right now my gear, here we go. You can just take a look at all these enchantments here. You can pause the video if you need to. And for my weapons, we have my sword, my shovel, and this is just a basic shovel. It's from Villager Trades, so it's only like 8 emeralds. This is my Silk Touch pickaxe, and this is my Fortune pickaxe. Then I have this trident and this bow, and with that trident I got this creeper head here. So if you guys are unaware, if a charged creeper blows up another mob that can drop a head, it will drop heads. So creepers, skeletons, I think players, and zombies. Although, oh, and wither skeletons, of course, but that's kind of pointless because they're pretty easy to get skulls from. But I think that we are all up to date on everything. Oh yeah, and there's this building over here, which in the second failed attempt of making this episode, I have also, by the way, all these birch trees are like just planted. I tried building a villager trading hall, and it's actually a pretty good design. The villagers will stand here, their professions will go here. You can open the trapdoors in the back to change them, and then there will be probably a fence or glass here, and then you can stand here, and then you'll be able to do the trades and everything. But I just didn't feel like moving all of my villagers, and now this brings me to my last topic, which is kind of going back to one of the previous topics, which is my mega base. So, as of right now, I'm not sure if I want to build it on the land or build it coming out of the water. But essentially it consists of 4 pillars. I'm not sure if it's going to be 4 pillars or 8 pillars yet, but 4 pillars, circular pillars made out of white concrete, and then at the top there's going to be a crazy looking, really colorful centerpiece. I'm not going to disclose that yet, but it will be very epic. So for this episode, what I want to try and do is build a proper bee farm, or start building the towers. So I'm not sure yet, but honestly I think I should start building the towers, and I think that we should build it coming out of the water here. Yeah, I think we should build them coming out of the water in this little area here. We're going to start out with 4 of them and work our way up. See how well this goes. So I'm going to need lots of white concrete and basically just a lot of time. And I'm not going to be doing a time lapse. I'll just keep doing progress updates with you guys, letting you know where we're at. But if we go in this chest here, you can see that I definitely have prepared and have been preparing for this for quite some time here. We've just got to make the concrete powder, and as you can see I have been stocking up on gunpowder for when we inevitably collect ourselves some elytra, and I can't wait for next episode, that's for sure. But now I just need some white dye. So a really simple way to do this is just get Lily of the Valley and a bunch of bone meal and just go to town on it. So I didn't even have enough concrete powder to finish off the circles. I got all the shapes down, I just wasn't able to finish elevating that one. So after about 2.5 hours, I have both the towers done over here. As you can see, they're nothing special. They all go up to Y level, or both of them go up to Y level 100. The other 2 I'm going to complete off camera in between the making of this episode and the making of the next episode. So definitely by next episode these towers will be all 4 of them built up, and then after the dragon fight we can maybe see about making the centerpiece up there, which is going to look very cool, and I can't wait to see what that turns out. Off camera I will also be continuing to make this forest a little bit more orange. That's about everything I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed, despite it being well, especially during editing, it felt like a much shorter video compared to my other ones. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.